Welcome to Miami. Or a drink and a joint.
I forget the other line I was. Oh, Miami.
Yeah,
The
something like
answer
that.
to it?
Miami. So welcome to episode 49 of A Drink and a Joint.
We're almost to the important episode here.
Yeah, the one important one until we get to 100. Because as we all know, once you get to 50, you're at 100. And then once you're at 100, you're at 1,000.
Yeah, and then once you get 1,000, you should retire.
Yeah, you should calm the fuck down, honestly, if we're being real about it.
Yeah. Well, we've been missing a couple. Our friend Dave over here went to Canada.
Oh yeah, I went to the Great White North.
So.
But it's not very white up there. There aren't a whole lot of white people up in Canada now.
Oh,
I mean, there's still
like
plenty of fucking white people everywhere. I mean, calm down, guys, right? You fuck like rabbits, reproduce because, like, Catholicism. I mean, holy shit. White people, calm down on the baby making.
Yeah.
But anyways, I mean,
mix it up a little
everybody's going to be like a brown gray eventually. So white
gray,
people,
I'm not down with. Like,
it's going to happen.
I mean, what is it? I mean, their kind of like theory is like when you mix all your paints and it just turns, but it turns like black.
Well, no, it'll be like a brown. It'll be a brown color. Remember when you mix all your colors together, it's just like brown.
I thought all colors together
make black.
Light make white.
Yeah.
And then all colors together in paint make black, I thought.
Okay.
But it depends on how much you put of each
color. But if you
'cause
don't put black in
if there's a little too much yellow,
then
it's going to be more,
It's going to be more
But
browny.
when does gray? Where's their, like, I don't see how
it is just the black and white mixing together, and that's how you get to gray.
Yeah. That's, like, stupid to me.
Well, see, I don't know. It could even be a thing of, like, losing and gaining a different kind of pigment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, possibly, if that's the thing.
Because if we all meld together and we become
this... a green like that. You can barely see that one.
Yeah, the green
and the
butt.
Guy.
The butt cheek.
And the guy over here is green. Like, something like that. Maybe not that neon, but I'd be down with, like,
being green.
Like a yellowish, brownish green, like a good green. Or, I mean, even that neon's not bad.
But I gotta tell you, it ain't easy being green.
And that purple hair is pretty cool.
Yeah. You want green skin,
that should
purple
be
hair.
What we look. I wish we could...
pan over,
cameraman. Oh, he's on.
Well, you can see.
Bathroom, baby.
You can see a foot and a butt cheek, so you're good.
You get it.
You've
seen it.
Yeah, you saw it. Go check out the one with Kiku last week if you want to see the green person. Yeah, it was 2 weeks ago. Sorry, but yeah, I went to Canada. That was fun. They have a huge East Indian and African population up there now. Yeah, and Ukrainian and. It's
freezing.
It's so cold.
Ukrainian makes sense. It's cold.
Yeah. We like it cold and we love beets. Yeah. All that.
I mean, I guess that's why the vodka helps so much. If you're standing out shirtless, shooting guns in the street, you need to be warm up. You need to warm up a little bit.
Right.
Be a drunk.
I think so. Well, there's a lot of that up there too. There's a lot of alcohol abuse up there in Canada.
It's cold. Every place that it's cold, there's like stabbings and alcohol.
Well, yeah, and they don't have guns. They don't have guns up there. So you can have hunting rifles.
Oh, okay. I hate that.
Yeah, you can have a hunting rifle, but you can't have like a pistol or any sort of
assault rifle.
No sort of assault weapons or anything like that. But yeah, that like it's fucking crazy up there, man. Like weed's legal up there now too, and that was fun to go into a weed shop. It
is still weird to me though, right? Because they what you said, no concentrates
whatsoever,
and a lot of the bud was like under 20%.
Yep, under 20% THC,
which is weird to me too. It's like they're trying to. I'm gonna be really rude if I keep going and be like, they're trying to make a bunch of pussies.
Yeah.
It's like they're like, you can only hunt animals, you can't have anything to kill a man with, and like, yeah, you can get high, but not too much. We don't want to go.
Well, no, even then. Well, I mean, like that's also a way to ensure that you sell more, right? Is you take down the potency so people have to smoke more. Once they set up a tolerance. Is a real thing. I mean, no, for sure.
Once you bump it up, you take the same amount.
Right.
I'd say so.
Yeah, but
maybe even more. I don't know.
And they're trying to get concentrates and stuff, but it was weird walking into a head shop and they look like a fucking high class McDonald's because you walk in there and there's a counter and there's like giant screens behind the counter giving you your menu.
Graphics.
Yeah,
like little buds.
It was very interesting, but they were amazed that I was like, yeah, we smoke fucking concentrates down there that are like 95, 98% THC, and their jaws just drop. They're like, what? It's like, how does that even feel? And I'm like, it's very clean and very clear high. Yeah. It's like, it's very, very nice and mild. Like,
a lot of the other cannabinoids give you that hazy, down feeling.
Oh yeah, it's the plant matter, isn't it? Like
there's a lot of different aspects to it.
Like taking fire to the plant matter is what can kind of give you that foggy feeling. Maybe
with this, it's extracted out.
Right.
It's just that one type of THC too. Normally, TCA, I think. But it doesn't say. Oh, but yeah. Speaking of, we're flexing on Canada right now. We got some Off-White, let's see, from LA. And it's Purple Punchsicle. That sounds pretty tight. Excited to try that.
Yeah, and always, as always,
we got a beast of claws, which is what I'm now calling like a gaggle or a collection or a case.
Yeah.
What we would normally call it. It's a beast.
It's a beast of white claws, and it's great. It's the best thing you've ever had in your life, and you can't regret it. You can't regret it. What up, Lockie Ferguson?
Loki. Is it Loki?
It's Lockie Ferguson. Well, hello.
Lockie, lock it down.
Be sure to subscribe, Lockie Ferguson.
Purple Punchsicle.
And man, yeah. So Canada was great. Got to hang out with my wife's family and everything. It was a lot of fun. Went shopping. Had to go. It's fucking cold up there, so I had to get a fucking winter coat. Like, so going from 98-degree weather down here to like 10 up there.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking cold. But it was cool. Got to go walk the West Edmonton Mall, which used to be the largest mall in the world. Yeah, every time we go up there, we usually walk it for a day. We go spend a day just walking the entire mall.
It's all right.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, okay. It's a little lemony. It's got that. A lot of those extracts get that.
That lemon terpene.
Yeah, it's really.
Well, it's probably very common.
In a lot of different strains.
Yeah. Oh man, but that is good. That's pretty tasty. Yeah, it was an experience. It's always an experience going up there, and I ended up driving most of the time.
Yeah.
Which was kind of cool. It's weird to drive in kilometers because miles per hour feels so natural down here. So
what do you mean?
Okay, so
most
roads
dash is different, right?
I mean, that's not really the big deal. It's like the way the speed feels. Because, like 40 miles an hour feels like natural. But up there, it's most roads are 60 kilometers an hour, which roughly translates to like 37 miles an hour. So it's like weirdly slow. Weirdly slow.
But
it's not even 35.
Not enough to really notice.
Oh, I notice. Yeah. It's weird. It feels so weird because it feels like everybody's driving like right under slow as fuck. Like,
yeah, no wonder they're such a chill country. All these rules, they've definitely like seemed to have molded their country in a more peaceful direction. Just like everybody slow down, don't get too high, no crazy guns.
And
but again, with all those in a lot of those like rural areas, like there's so many stabbings and stupid weird stalking murders.
There's a guy up there who went onto a bus, got onto a Greyhound bus, cut a guy's head off, and is now free.
Yeah. Cut a guy's head off with like a fucking dull butter knife or some shit. Yeah, like something real fucking wicked. Took 3 hours.
Yeah, like cut the dude's head off and then
at least have some respect.
Went to jail for a little bit.
Sharpened axe or something like.
But you get arrested for drugs up there, you go away for life. You cut a guy's head off on a bus.
What if you cut a guy's head off for drugs?
Oh man, that's you get a slap on the wrist and house arrest.
Yeah. Yeah, that didn't make any sense. They're really strict on drugs. Yep. So there's not much. What are their drug problems? They have.
Oh, you have like a real
heroin
bad
and meth out in the
up there
right?
too. Yeah.
I would think outside of any city, people are just needing something really strong to entertain themselves.
Well, even then, the poor population up there is more like they love cheap beer, they love meth, heroin.
Yeah, just like anywhere.
Yeah, just
any
yeah.
rednecks.
Yeah, for sure. The rednecks are the same wherever you go.
Yeah, so
That's
is the
true.
term redneck just poor? Is that just what that means then? Because like
I don't think so.
it's always impoverished areas though that get into like those harder drugs, heavy.
Well, even then, it's like my stepdad would be considered a redneck, and he's not poor.
Oh, okay. So there's because like Jeff Foxworthy.
I think it's like a state of
or,
mind. I think it's a state of being.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah, like the Duck Dynasty guys. You can't they're still redneck.
Oh,
with
for
money.
sure. But they got money.
But isn't that still? But that's an impoverished state of mind to be buying a bunch of jet skis and getting flames on the side of it, shit like that,
and
right?
like still shopping at Walmart for your clothes.
Yeah. See, it's a weird.
But even then, they say that rich people stay rich because they're frugal. Like rich people are rich because they buy cheap clothes and like they squirrel money away.
I mean, yeah, there's got to be some sort of saving. I think I mentioned it before, but I was watching that thing. I was watching one of those guys. He was on Your Mom's House. He was a real estate mogul, and I really liked his style. He's the type of guy that like he'll give they have those arenas they'll fill up and there'll be a motivational speaker about how to spend your money and shit like that. He did that kind of shit, but he would say stuff like, "You're a fucking idiot if you keep it." You know, it's like it's like you want to know how to not be stupid and keep fucking your life up. It's like he's just so aggressive with it that it really spoke to me. And that was one of his things was like saving money is like a scam. It's like it only benefits the banks because they get to use your money. And it's like that was the thing he kept pushing is like if you have any money lying around, invest not in a new company, in yourself, whatever thing you do. Yeah. And I was just like, I like this guy. Like
that's what I'm doing.
But yeah, focusing more and more on getting to the root of the matter. But I like that stuff. There was a couple other ones that they were looking at too that was just really harsh motivational shit, and I just respond to that better because
you respond to you're a little piece of shit. What you need to do is you need to get out there. You need to grind.
Don't you start flexing when someone talks to you you're like, but you want to hit them, but they're telling you good things, so you got to hit yourself a little bit and get better. But I don't know. The other side of it seems to be like a coddling. You know, it's like you can be a better person. That side of motivational, where they're building you up, seems so cheesy and fake to me.
Even when someone's like, when you have to realize that it like determination and discipline comes from within, that kind of thing doesn't work for you. Or...
Yeah, like imagine those motivational things would be like the beach.
Oh yeah,
and it'll say like
you've got it
life
all,
is
baby
inside
girl.
you. You just gotta do. You just gotta bring it out and be your best you.
Yeah,
shit like that smacks me in the face, and I hate it.
Okay,
but if I saw that same beach and it was like, "Get up, you piece of shit," I'd be like, "That's motivational."
Okay, I get it now. Yeah, I mean, I kind of respond. It really depends on how the information is given.
Because I feel like they're talking down to me. And they're like, you see how I'm living my best life? You gotta see. It feels like this weird...
It's like, you want to get up out of the fucking hood, you motherfucker? You gotta go out there. You gotta hustle, little bitch.
That's just more responsive to that, I guess.
We need to get into motivational speaking.
Yeah,
that's our con. That's our big con is that we start holding seminars.
We gotta stop starting businesses, bro.
We have like an entire closet at this house filled with just business ideas, little scribbles of paper, just full of business ideas.
In the corner.
Yeah,
that overflowing trash can that you always see.
Think of that like a closet.
So wasteful, by the way. They like write half a sentence and then throw it away because they're mad. They're like, dude, just scribble that out
or erase it.
Paper. Well, if it's pen, I get it.
We'll get a pen with an eraser.
Yeah, like I don't even know how they do that. That's magic.
See, I don't trust it. I don't trust it. That's not real ink. Then, if you can get rid of it, it's not ink.
Yeah.
What kind of eraser erases permanence? Because there's
a reason why they tell you to sign in pen.
Oh yeah. So I can't. That's just not going anywhere. Yeah. I have your soul now, you stupid motherfucker.
You think there's any really big like bank cons that were done with erasable or like drying or
disappearing ink? I'm sure some motherfuckers pulled that before
people knew about it.
Oh,
like when it was brand new, and they're like, "What? There's this ink," and they go and sign this big deal.
Oh yeah,
and then hustle them.
Mm-hmm. I didn't sign that.
That I wonder if it was like back in cowboy days. It had some.
No, I don't have your money, Slim.
I never signed that. Check the bottom.
But I loved Who Framed Roger Rabbit, the disappearing, reappearing ink. Do you remember that?
Yeah. I feel like they got it on their clothes or something. It's been a minute since I saw that.
Oh, he gets sprayed. Bob Hoskins gets sprayed with it, and he's like, "Don't worry, it's disappearing." And then when he gets home later, it's back, and he's like, "What?" And Roger's like, "It was disappearing, reappearing ink."
What a dumbass.
Yeah, stupid Bob Hoskins. I think we should probably get into like a Bob Hoskins fucking movie thing. I think all of our commentaries should be Bob Hoskins films because we've already done one. We did Mario Brothers. Bob Hoskins plays Mario. Dude, he's Smee in Hook.
Okay.
We could do a commentary on Hook.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Smee. Don't try to stop me this time, Smee. Smee, try to stop me. He also did that one movie with Jet Li where he puts a collar on him because he's a bad boy. He's like a dog. Yeah, it's real sexy. Jet Li is tight.
I do remember that.
Yeah. Unleashed is I think what it's called. And his name was Dog. The character's name was Dog, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, Bob Hoskins was the bad guy in that. Let's see. What else is Bob Hoskins in? Bobby Hoskins.
Was he Mario?
Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah,
okay.
He played Mario.
I can't picture his face, but okay.
Because he was hiding under that mustache.
Has he got the mustache most of the time?
Oh yeah, no, not all the time. Sometimes he has a beard.
Like to see that mustache.
Because when he was Smee, he had a beard. But what else has Bob Hoskins been in? I had another one. Shit. But that's fine. That's okay. It's good.
Yeah, that sits nice. So yeah, about the instruments, I've had a couple that I've wanted to make that I've mentioned before. Wanted to do the instruments that went below the hertz that humans could hear. And it's kind of a paradox because like they'd have to have headphones on that translated it into hertz that people could hear, and then it
kind of defeats the purpose.
Yeah, do you see? It's kind of.
But you would be making an instrument that other beings could hear or other creatures could hear.
Or maybe just the vibration could be felt. Maybe it could be a meditational thing where it like played tones that you couldn't hear but that like
that's
struck
kind of
you in an odd way, you know?
Do you ever listen to binaural beats? Where it just kind of like pans differently so your mind can like no, it doesn't fuck with you. It allows your brain to process things differently. It allows you more bandwidth, and like it can allow you to like actually zone out, and it can actually allow your brain to kind of like kind of take a minute. Yeah, it's almost like transcendental meditation to a degree.
I've wondered about some not musical therapy, but musical healing, because it's definitely one of those areas to where it's like crystal healing, to where it's like there's vibration and it might affect small things in small ways, but I don't even know if it'd be on a level to where we could call it healing, because I'm not sure it could be strong enough. I mean,
well, it's vibration manipulation, right? The music one.
Yeah. Well, but again, about the crystal thing, the only way that even be viable if they were like massive, mountainous things, right?
The crystals?
Yeah.
That one's because they do trap energy. They do vibrate. They do vibrate at certain frequencies.
Vibrations can heal. So I do believe in the idea of it.
Yeah.
But
you think the scale is wrong?
Yeah, I think it's like maybe cellular healing to where you can't really even notice.
Right. I mean, like that's what we do with the sulfur.
Yeah.
But like, who says that really works?
Even notice?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a weird line.
Your facial hair is getting darker.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah.
It is supposed to do something with your hair.
Yeah, my nails grow a lot faster now.
Yeah.
And
mine haven't gotten completely. They're supposed to get a lot clearer.
Yeah.
Too. Mine haven't completely done that. Mine's a lot more pink.
Yeah.
But they're still yellow at the ends. That part's supposed to get clear.
Okay.
Eventually.
Cool.
But see, again, I don't know. So there's definitely evidence that it does subtle things, but I wouldn't trust it with anything serious.
Yeah.
And but the musical one, I can see how it would work. Just how like certain, I'm saying shit ton. It was just like how certain vibrations hit your mind and stimulate different parts of your body. and even again on a cellular level, vibrating on the frequency that your cells are.
Yeah,
it has been shown that it can heal them.
Yeah.
So the science is there. It just doesn't seem like we've gotten it to a point to where we can use it efficiently, because it's still
Right.
too far off for me. Because when I hear musical therapy, what I imagine is some person with crystals turning on some East Indian music,
some fucking Inya,
or something,
yeah,
and just like doing Reiki over them.
Yeah,
and I'm just like,
maybe it's not though. Maybe it's like a table that has a plethora of speakers built
like I could
into
see
it,
like a big stand-up bass just hitting at the certain frequencies that help the body.
Yeah,
shit like that I could see working.
Man, what if they use that for like manipulation? Because we know that they have the sound cannons that can immobilize people, but what if it can
plant words in their brains and shit like that over radio signals?
But what if we were able to develop a technology where you played a certain frequency of someone and you could like freeze them, and then in turn make them do what you want? Because it would be completely against their will. They wouldn't be able to do anything against it because you're hitting the vibration of their body and immobilizing them.
I'm not sure if we can actually tense their muscles up, but we were talking about how they had done those tests in a few wars to where they sent out things in their brains. They sent out words in their brains and found their specific body frequencies. You remember us talking about that?
Right.
How they'd zero in, they could tell who they were affecting.
Yeah.
And they'd find everyone's closest frequency and put, like, one was one of, I think it was Afghanistan, something like, I don't know. But that one was implanting Allah, who's saying I am Allah, and to lay down your weapons.
Yeah.
And they'd stop. They would be immobilized in a sense, but they weren't like,
right.
They didn't go into shock or like, what you're saying is even to the next level of like, like you can move them and shit, right?
Marionette motherfuckers.
If you can stop them, you can move them. It seems like,
Okay.
And that does seem like the next level of that. I think it's creepy that we can talk to people in their heads, and it's also weird to think about, like some shit we would never truly find out about if they were doing it citywide, just sending out frequencies and saying like, buy shit. Buy Coca-Cola, kill yourself. Who knows what they would say?
Right, but they don't even. I mean, like, we'll definitely get to that point, but I don't know if that's something that they even have to do right now.
Yeah,
it's not something that you have to do at all.
That, pretty much, they implant thoughts.
Yeah,
in your mind.
Well, even then, like a lot of these things are already ubiquitous.
I mean, they've been using what is it called? When you implant like subtle words really low in the mix.
Oh yeah,
subliminal messages. Yeah. So they've been using that since the like 50s or something. I would think that they're
probably
to the next
even
level.
Earlier. That's some old school hypnotist.
And this
shit.
might not even be like government style conspiracy. Maybe corporation conspiracies. Because again, I'm thinking Coke, when they send their messages on, you don't think they have something implanted in there to really hit a trigger in your mind to make you crave. To crave.
I don't even drink the shit, but I can't
something.
watch the commercials.
But you get horny and thirsty. That's what they want.
Yeah.
Well,
like, dude, even
it's
then,
sexy and it's gonna fix all your problems.
It kind of fucked me up. I was listening to Joe Rogan and he was like, "Yeah, Coca-Cola is the best tasting soda there is and ever has been." And I was like,
"Yeah,
Joe,
he doesn't really drink soda.
I know he doesn't, but even then,
I don't think it's the best. I like Sprite. If I'm gonna go soda, Sprite's the cleanest. That's still a Coca-Cola product.
Yeah, absolutely.
So they still win.
But I mean, every soda's clear. It's not the fact that it's clear that makes it
tastes cleaner.
Okay.
The syrup in Coke tastes like weird and thick.
Oh yeah, it is thick.
Yeah,
it's thick.
It's something weird about it, and I'd never liked the
8
consistency
C's
of it.
on that thick.
Yeah.
It's molasses up in that motherfucker.
That's so big, I'm gonna have to spell. That doesn't even make any
I love it,
sense.
though. That's going on a t-shirt. Oh, and if someone could go through all of our podcasts and tell us how many things we've said are going to be on t-shirts, that would help us out a lot.
I'll pay you $20.
We won't.
No, I'll tell you $20. Don't listen.
Toby's not going to pay you $20.
Yeah,
I'm not going to let him.
I got 20 in my pocket.
No, he doesn't. He's not wearing pants. I really think...
Sell me out, bro.
What?
What are you going to say?
No, I really think that the advances that we're making in... See, I hate that we immediately go to thinking like what the war applications could be.
Like musical therapy, but really
what we're getting down to is motherfuckers.
Well, those are going to be the more traumatic, historic landmarks than the positive ways, right? It's like when we create new medicines, we're also creating new disease, and like that's what's going to affect people.
Right, and that's something that needs to be dealt with as well. The fucking pharmaceutical industry.
Yeah,
let's
just rant about big pharma.
Yeah, fucking pharma, man. I'm saying,
Yeah.
like you don't even read the fucking shit, man. You don't read your pamphlets. You don't get to see the side effects. You don't know what's happening in your body, and you don't care. And it's sad. Get out there, smoke some weed, do some exercise, eat some fucking vegetables.
Yeah, dude.
Quit being a dum dum.
Ain't that bad. Here, look up this one on there so we can watch some of these. I think they have they have sample videos of them. But I found some kind of cool, futuristic looking, crazy instruments.
Okay. Well, oh shit.
Check it out up there if we can read it and watch those vids.
All right, so. Wow, that's pretty cool. First, we have something called. I mean, I'm just gonna read the article to them. We
have those videos there, though.
I know we have the videos, but they don't have the video.
I want to see it.
We're gonna see it.
Okay.
I just want to read the intros to them before we do it. Okay, so this is a list of 5 futuristic instruments that will blow your mind from sessionsmusic.com.
Ooh, that was a good one.
Oh, thank you.
No, I was talking about my hip.
Oh, I thought you were complimenting my burp.
Too. No, it was long and caveman-like. Pretty good. Like
bro,
feral.
I've been taking testosterone boosters.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. No, that's not a bad thing at all.
Oh no,
you get some energy.
Yeah, it's really upped my energy level and my ability to.
I probably need that shit.
Yeah,
I get pretty lazy.
Well, no, and it's like when I take them first off in the morning. So I take them with my sulfur, and since I intermittent fast, I don't eat. And you're supposed to eat.
Killing.
Oh no, it's not my head, it's my stomach. Because once the sulfur hits my stomach acid, and then once the testosterone breaks in my stomach.
Well, the sulfur you're supposed to wait, 30 minutes before or after you eat.
Yeah.
But you are supposed to eat.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
No. And the testosterone,
You're supposed to take it with food.
Yeah.
You're supposed to take it with. It says with food or with a full glass of water.
Okay.
And it's like
full of sulfur.
Yeah. So I take my sulfur and then I take my testosterone.
I like that. Is it helping your energy a lot?
Oh yeah.
I like that.
Oh yeah.
I could beef up. My balls. Do your balls get bigger?
My balls are huge. The size
Planets.
Of fucking yeah.
That's what you should.
Fucking my dick orbits my balls, bro. Or my body orbits my balls. Yeah. I don't know. We're all attached
on them.
Yeah.
No, that sounds good.
But it's when that hits me, I go through this like weird rush of like.
It is weird. Oh no! What I thought was the counteracting, because testosterone does a lot of the reverse effects that sulfur does.
Yeah.
For you. Doesn't that seem weird as a clash?
Well, it's a testosterone booster, so it's not. I'm not literally taking testosterone.
Because if I was thinking about synthetic testosterone, that would start fucking you up.
I'd rather take a booster and like boost my natural testosterone.
Steroids in my ass,
yeah,
man. Like,
every fucking day. Every fucking day.
Like,
I'm so emotional now.
Dave just hits me and starts crying. Like, I just don't know what's going on.
No, and I have it did for the first few days. It was weird with my emotions because I'm getting used to like them being a little bit more amplified because of the boost in testosterone. Huh. Yeah, so that was a little weird. I
don't like emotions and the word amplified. Yeah, like close together. I like my emotions to be dull, numb.
Dull, numb emotions. That's the American way.
Yeah. It's a sick way to live.
I mean, I wish I could.
Try to feel as little as possible.
I wish I could numb myself to the state of like near just comatose.
Chill. Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
my life.
I just like
that's where I try to be
a living beanbag chair.
Yeah, and I Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. That's the one emotion that I get a lot. Happy and angry, of course. The only two I get. It wasn't dealt out.
And
too
just
many
like
emotions.
peppered in like emotional depression.
Well, the depression is a part. It goes to like I skip depression a lot of times, and I just get real angry. And then and sometimes the times I do cry, I'm like mad too.
Okay.
It's like it's weird. I've yeah.
It's weird. I don't check my emotions.
Yeah, I don't know what they are, and then they'll burst out. And it's like,
what was that?
I've never felt that shit.
Yeah, I was just frustrated.
It's like middle school.
Yeah. Oh, titties. Okay, so back on to fucking. Oh yeah, testosterone's dope. If you have less of it, go take some testosterone boosters. There's some good shit in there for you, and yeah, make sure you eat something with it. Don't be like me. Eat something with that shit.
Don't get synthetic shit, and don't put shit in your ass from like Rocky's trainer in the gym.
No. You don't do
Just
that.
because he's got fast hands, don't mean that he's right. You know.
And if you take fucking steroids in your ass cheek, your dick gets small.
Well, your balls shrink, for sure. So check that.
Yep.
Check your balls.
Check your balls. I recently
we do not cater to women on this show.
No, well, ladies, check your breasts.
Yeah,
ladies, check your breasts.
We need a woman guest.
Yeah, we've never had a female guest. I'm kind of scared too.
Oh, just yeah.
I don't know if it's
too rude.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, it depends. I don't know.
There's some rude women out
there. Yeah, there is. So yeah, if we can find like a female comedian or musician, yeah. I mean, I'm hoping to have the girls from Tennessee's Dead on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we'll see if they watch this and then are just like,
hell no,
no, absolutely
I see what you
not. Do. Gross, nasty, y'all.
Oh man,
I like the worst motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. Like, ouch, but okay.
I get it.
All right,
dude, we'll definitely get some hate at a certain point.
Oh yeah, once people actually find this fucking thing,
yeah, people are gonna be mad. When you hit me up the other day about like, you said something. We got an email.
Yeah.
About you. All you said was we got an email about the T&D page or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, someone saw it and realized that we were idiots doing drugs. It's like, fucking shut that shit down.
Yeah. No, and it was actually something okay. Decent, I guess. It seemed like a batch email almost, but yeah. Back to the musical instruments. 5 futuristic music instruments that will blow your motherfucking mind. In 1931, the electric guitar was invented. At the time,
it's the electric guitar, guys.
Yeah. First one, best one, the electric guitar. Okay, so the instrument was futuristic, state of the art, and controversial, with many feeling that it had no place in the lexicon of musical instruments. But over time, the electric guitar became a mainstay and drove musical innovation into new areas.
Is it really this? Not.
Today, we are in a renaissance of musical instrument innovation, and you won't believe what is being invented, Toby.
What is it?
I'm not going to tell you yet. What we're going to do is we're going to list every musical instrument we can think of that's been created.
No, it's something with the Tesla coil. I cheeked down there.
You did. That's the fifth one it's a list of 5, and the 5th one is the Sousaphone.
Sousaphone, I like
and
it. And
it's Zeus as in the Greek god or Roman god. Yeah. Greek, Roman, or was it Roman? No, it's Greek. Greek was Zeus. Roman, he was Jupiter. They all had the same gods. They just had different names.
Yeah, same. It's chiseled ass, big ass.
Chiseled ass, big ass.
I like this guy,
this
comedian the other day was talking about.
Ass.
They were like, my wife cheated on me, and my life, it's like my life is fucked up. What God would do this? He's like, Zeus. That's what God would do this. You guys idiots.
Yeah,
like he thought it was funny to fuck with humans. Like,
yep. So I guess they were right. It's Zeus.
And then they were like, what God would cause all this war? The God of war!
Yeah.
It really kind of made sense in a way.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit,
well damn, I guess they were right. The Greeks and the Romans were right.
I mean, either way you look at it, like all of those segments of those would just be a broken up piece of what the other people were talking about, right?
Yeah.
You know, just be like a sectioned off piece. But it's easier to understand if they're broken apart. Because then again, when you're like, what God would do? The one that does that.
Yeah.
Like,
You're like, ah.
Okay.
He gets so drunk. What God would allow that? The God of wine and sex.
Yeah. Idiot.
Yeah. I forget the god's name, but like, yeah, there was
Dionysus.
Dionysus, yeah, the god of
that
party.
Was my favorite.
Yeah,
I did many a report on him, of course.
Yo, what up? I'm 9-year-old Toby. We gonna talk about Dionysus
fucking
today.
And drinking.
She was such a lit bitch.
I thought it was a male.
It doesn't matter.
All right. Well, I mean, if it was like a godlike being, it'd be like both.
Yeah.
Probably change back and forth, like the Jenner. I don't know what if that's inappropriate. There's no fourth.
So. He's never gone.
There's no fourth.
She's never gone back. That was awesome to see. So a fly just
what happened?
I'm gonna explain it to you.
Okay.
So a fly just came down in Toby's face and he saw it, but then the fly hovered right in front of his nose.
What?
It was like right between your eyes, and you were looking for it, and it was like on your nose between your eyes.
I saw it when it was over here.
Yeah, and then it hid.
Yeah.
In your blind spot. It was so good.
It was a weird, very personal attack.
Oh, that was fun. All right, the Sousaphone. Okay, so we know who Zeus is. Greek god of fucking it up.
Yeah.
King of Mount Olympus. Hercules' daddy. Yeah, slaying puss all over the place, man. The dude did not give a fuck. Not a flying fuck.
Thought it was hilarious. It had a weird sense of humor.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Some would say he was a little bit. He's the Harvey Weinstein of God.
I'd go that far.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Though.
He abused his power. You're right.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm on board now.
Absolute power corrupts. Absolutely.
Is that Reagan?
I don't care. Okay, so the Sousaphone, the instrument named after the
son of a bitch.
Yeah, this son of a bitch. This new quote unquote instrument actually relies on an old piece of technology.
Say it.
A steam engine.
Oh, okay.
No, the Tesla coil to create music in the exact same way that lightning creates thunder. There are no amps or conventional
You can't just
speakers.
skip over that. Whoever wrote that, it's like, you know, how lightning and thunder correlate. This is how this correlates to music. You're like,
no. So it's just like boom.
It's the only sounds it makes.
Oh yeah, that's all it can do.
Well, it creates lightning, and the lightning creates little thunders.
Little thunders.
They record the little thunders.
Little thunders.
Yeah.
That's a new project name we got to come up with.
Little thunders.
Little
Dude,
thunders.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's a dangerous ass 16-year-old in the gang.
Oh
little
shit.
Thunders.
Oh shit.
He'll knock you out, and he's
dude,
like
he'll
5'3".
shoot your motherfucking grandma.
Yeah.
He loves his grandma.
Isn't that was like I remember that was like the hardest shit I ever heard. When Lil Wayne was the first one I heard talking about shooting up your grandma and your baby and your mama's house.
Oh god.
And it's like hope your granny's inside, like shit like that. When I first started hitting, I was like, oh my god, I had never heard that was the next level.
Grandma.
Smart. But now it's like so common.
Oh yeah.
You know? It's like not even weird when you hear it now.
No, it's like,
yeah.
Kendrick Lamar just said he'd rape my mom in an alleyway.
Damn. And you're like,
I'm just trying to be. Yeah, and you're like, give this man genius. A Grammy.
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I was watching a lot of his shows the other night. He's fucking wild, man. He loves pyrotechnics. He's always on that shit now.
Give me that fire.
And he's constantly trying to start shit. I mean,
really?
He's got the Compton attitude no matter how rich he gets, and he's always like invoking fights and shit.
Oh god.
Love it.
That's rough. Okay.
I
So
wouldn't fuck with him.
there are no amps or conventional speakers for the Sousaphone, just giant electric bolts creating unique pitches. Okay, so it does work with pitch.
The electric volts, signal the pitch. How do you signal the volts?
I don't know. Maybe it'll say that.
Is it like one of those things that would be like Discovery Museum kind of shit where you put your hands on, or like they sell them at Spencer's and shit too?
Here, this has it. Okay, so while conventional speakers create vibrations in a diaphragm or membrane to create sound waves, the Sousaphone, quote unquote, I don't know why he's putting it in quotes. It's what It's just its name. The Sousaphone.
Maybe it's a working title.
I don't know. I mean, whatever. Directly creates pressure and temperature changes in the air that results in sound waves emanating from the electric bolt.
Wow. That's all I can say to that. Read that again.
Okay, so the Sousaphone directly creates pressure and temperature changes.
So it's a weather machine?
Yes.
But you see?
For music.
It's not going to be used for music.
Well, we've had weather manipulation.
That's why
forever.
It's a working title, because it's the government's project eventually. It's like the weather machine.
Project Sousaphone.
Yeah. AKA the weather machine.
You thought it was the Sousaphone, but it is really a weather device.
Well, just like how the mob use violin cases, you know? Everything gets weaponized. Music gets
I don't know a look of music. I put my gun in that.
I felt kind of nerdy at how much I thought that was funny. For some reason, everything is weaponized. It's not even directly.
It's not
accurate,
funny.
But
no, everything has been weaponized. You can have a pin gun. Pow. You can have a motherfucking lipstick knife.
Oh, the lipstick taser is really popular.
Lipstick taser. Zap.
Yeah.
You come near me. I don't know you. That's my person.
I'm just doing my lip.
Yeah.
I'm just getting ready for a fancy night. Getting raped.
No, it's like
joke.
It's like, hey, can I buy you a drink? Let me just put on this lipstick. Zap.
Yeah.
People are gonna be afraid of anybody trying to put on lipstick.
Yeah, like I'm just getting ready. Don't pull that out.
I don't like this.
You ever been tased?
Have I ever been tased? Have I ever been tased? Toby, look at me. Have I ever been tased? Am I stalling? Yes. Have I ever been tased?
Say no.
No,
I've been tased by one of those little ones. Like at parties, people would do that shit.
That's not a party.
That's some punk parties.
Yeah,
bro.
that's not a party.
People bring tasers and fuck with you.
Aren't parties supposed to be fun?
Not with punk rock kids. You know, it's not about.
Parties are supposed to be dangerous. Yeah. Supposed to be sad and loud and dangerous.
There was one where that was the whole thing of the party. It was just we're zapping each
Who's
other and going
getting
around.
Tased
The new people would come in and be like, oh, they don't even know what this party's about yet. And we had this other little one that was a
little punk?
A racket.
Oh, okay.
It was a racket that was electrified.
For flies.
Oh, probably. And that was real weak.
The look on your face was,
I was like,
people.
I was like, why wouldn't you smack someone in the face? That was what we were doing. But that one's real weak, so it wouldn't fuck with people. Okay. But the other little one would get you. It'd bite you a little bit. But no, I've never had like a police like long tasing or
where they're like holding it.
Yeah. One of the ones that comes out and bites you. Fuck that.
Yeah. It has barbs. Most of the time people just go right
yeah,
down.
And it's like, you know what? I'm going to give it 2 more seconds. 5 seconds kills them, but I'm going to give them 3.
Yeah. There's the rare motherfucker that'll just stand.
But no, I couldn't do it.
You can also, like, rip them out yourself.
Throw
it at them.
Yeah.
Stick them.
You can't let go because he's stuck.
Yep.
Now that should be in a movie for sure.
Yeah, why hasn't anybody done that? Okay, so
it's a genius scene.
Next time somebody makes a movie and there needs to be an altercation with a police officer.
Throw us some money for this idea.
Yeah, it could even be in like the next Terminator movie. It's probably already been done.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen it though. Just rip it out, whip it back.
Yeah, get him. He can't let go. It's great.
Kind of makes sense.
So it's really crazy how the Sousaphone makes sounds. That's pretty crazy.
So it makes a little.
Huh?
In my head, it's so funny because I'm like, this little town. It's like a little bubble, and they make like weather formations. They make little clouds and pressure and change the weather of this little town.
Yeah,
and it's probably the screams of the people that they get to pitch.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. So it's raining down hellfire of lightning, and that's what. And you're like, it's basically like Old West style, making people dance.
Yeah.
So
on a big godlike level.
Oh yeah, Zeus. A phone.
Yeah.
Dude, it just keeps getting bigger.
That's some conspiracy vibes.
Oh yeah. So this instrument that has a little world.
What is that affecting by changing I don't know.
It changes the pressure.
Is it in a little globe?
No, it doesn't.
Let's watch that video.
We're gonna in a moment. I have to finish. I haven't even finished reading this paragraph. No. It's been 15 minutes. Can't finish a goddamn paragraph.
All right. Well, then stop talking about it.
What? Stop talking about what? This paragraph?
This paragraph that we get.
Okay, by modulating the spark output, the pitch of the tone can be accurately controlled.
Okay, so I'd say that's so fucked to me. So I want to see it. I have to see it.
Okay.
It sounds like a little dome that they're creating weather patterns in.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I trust it. Turn down that volume. Well, we got to hear it a little bit.
Yeah, okay, so we're watching it now. There are like 2 large Tesla coils in the middle of a room. There seems to be a computer. Okay, my God.
Yeah, well, this is some Spencer's fake ass. So, there's lightning coming from the Tesla coils in different directions, and it's kind of following the pitch. But don't they have machines like this are they following the hits? Or they're creating
the notes. Yeah. So it's basically you've made a synthesizer out of lightning.
But they're like putting it through some kind of
no,
right?
no, it just sounds like that.
Making the sounds.
Yes, they create the pitches,
and they're not in bubbles or anything.
No, it doesn't look like it.
How are they changing pressure and temperature?
Fucking Tesla, man. That. I don't know, and I don't know what they're running it through. I don't know what they're running it through to tell it what to make. I don't know what kind of interface they're using.
Does it have to sit? Yeah, they send it signals.
Well, there's a computer down there, so they're doing something. Like they're playing something out, and I have no idea. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm just not smart enough to get it. I think I can successfully say that.
Yeah.
Why not say it like that? Oh no, that blew my mind. It did blow my mind. This is
that one's pretty insane.
I don't know if I believe it.
You don't believe it?
It just, I mean, I know it's science, but I just didn't get enough. It'd have to be really broken down to me for me to understand how that lightning was making those noises.
And one that's not on here that I'd kind of like to touch on for a second is the glove that Imogen Heap has created. And if you haven't seen that at all, go watch her Tiny Desk concert on NPR. She ends up using the thing, and it's fucking ridiculous. Or you can just look up videos of her explaining how it works, because it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
She's basically using her hand as a MIDI controller.
Yeah, and it kind of has the idea of a theremin, and like, you remember those rings that they would have when you play guitar?
Yeah.
And then as you bent your fingers, the wah would open and close.
Yeah.
Wow, and like it would have different signals.
Yeah.
Kind of taking that technology and mixing it with a invisible theremin, because it's like there's no device realizing where the glove is. It's just by the movements of your fingers.
Right. It's like the movements of your fingers, the movements of your hand, and I think there's like gyroscopic shit in the gloves.
Well, so you'll realize whether it's upside down or
right.
not.
And if she lifts it up and does like different motions and movements, it does different things to the sound, and it can open envelopes and close envelopes, and it can change the pitch of something. It can cue starts and stops. It can like cue vocal things for her. Like, it's fucking insane.
No, that is definitely one of those industry changing fucking.
Do you think that anything is going to come of that with like virtual reality? You're going to end up using your whole body as some sort of instrument?
Now, I have seen one like that before, that you stood inside this thing and you used your whole body motion to trigger different sounds. And that one was weird. It was like, they'd be hitting town. They would like doing full body stuff. And it's like, that's a karate kind of thing at that point. Like, you'd have to be... I don't know. I like it though, because the best musician, I guess, in the world at that point would be someone that was like in martial arts,
right?
Like, they'd have the most control of their full body.
Yeah, or like, I could see if you were in some sort of like zero gravity gyroscopic chair, and you were in like this orb. Like this orb. You're in a giant orb, or dodecahedron.
One of the
yes. So you're in a zero G
thing,
yeah. So you're in one of those motherfuckers, and you're spinning around using theremin type of thing. Yeah, and you get to control it. That would be fun as fuck. Somebody get on that.
Give me a headache.
It would give you a headache. It would
How
give
long could you play that? Spinning upside down and shit?
Days. You forget what gravity is.
Forget what space and time is.
You forget what it is. You are just the man. You are music.
You are the instrument. Yeah.
Then you can have your name be music. We knew a punk kid once who said his name was Music. He was a drummer.
I remember that's like all I remember of it.
We will hold for your applause on that joke of something that is real.
It had to be a drum set.
Yeah.
But what about like the little caps and like things like that where they're trying to make you trigger MIDI things with like neuron firing? You'd have to be really good at thinking.
Oh yeah. Well, do you remember when Grandpa fucking made his Wiimotes into like fucking manipulators for Ableton and synths and stuff? Yeah, that was fucking technologically incredible. I'm sure he just like looked up a video on how to do it, but he wrote code or some shit or downloaded code to where
for the controllers to control the MIDI and for visual. He did it on I forget that program, GeForce or something like that. I think. But he had it to where you could program the visuals too of it and move it.
Fucking insane.
Smart dude.
Yeah, real smart dude.
It's one of those things. If I had the time, it's like,
no, you wouldn't. Even if you had the time.
How much time we talking? I had a lot of time.
You'd have that. Eventually, maybe, but even then, you'd probably find other things.
Yeah.
Like, Toby, do you want to code in a Wiimote? And you're like, fucking who uses the Wii anymore? It's like 2025 by now, and I don't. What's a Wii?
Or do you want to go to a nude beach with champagne? I'll take a dip. Yeah. No, but okay, so the next level of that would be it's me actually so that would be in full control. So at some point you'd be that's what I'm kind of imagining, like you'd be wearing some virtual reality thing, and with your signals from your brain and possibly your body movements, you could still have you could have extra control, because that might not be very accurate.
Well, they eventually are going to do like the full body. They already have done like the full bodysuit kind of VR thing.
Yeah. Where you can feel textures and stuff on your skin. That shit's weird.
Yeah.
And
they have like the platforms now.
Application though, like I'm gonna get back to that. But so what if they use like so that bodysuit too can detect body temperature, and it can like take tests. They're using it for medical things too, to like just run simple tests on people, so that it wouldn't have to have a person at someone's house all the time. And what if we used that in the music application, and we like read their blood pressure and their heartbeat and the every little thing about them, and that wrote music. So you could have, I don't know, it's just a random idea, but you could design a song that was based off someone's being, and their well-being and things like that. I don't know why that would be a good thing, but I know people would be into it for a second. Would you not put it on a suit and have it write your song that your body's singing?
Oh, yeah.
Like...
Make me. Just make me.
I don't know. It'd be weird.
No, it'd be the perfect thing. It's not weird at all. That's just nature.
So to go back to the other thing, the cap and the VR thing, I want to be able to sit in my head and like
oh, and then it's like, oh shit, that's just the Back to the Future theme.
Yeah. No, well, I just want to be able to write full.
But even then, okay, so
like maybe using my hands along with my signals from my brain to kind of like
and
read
literally
all this
being
and
able to make the music that's in your head.
It's writing and recording as I'm down. Again with my hands, but eventually I would want it to be like this, man. Like
no, just
in my mind. Yeah, like, dude, he's a genius.
And you're just,
how many Percocet that dude eat today?
Yeah. like a
80.
lot.
Yeah. Like he should be dead.
He probably brain dead.
Dude, that would be the
Just
so
drooling.
It's weird to think about the new musical geniuses then, right? Because Like, the first thing people got mad at was what we started with, the electric guitar. They got pissed at Bob Dylan. They hated when people, like, were switching over and using technology. It seemed like cheating.
Yeah.
But natural. And then next level, where I'm going to jump tons of years and jump to DJs. Like, everyone was pissed at drum machines and DJs when it started, like, in the 90s, when it started being more popular. And
a DJ, like,
it's not real. It's not real.
You're just playing somebody else's song.
You're just playing, yeah. And now it's gotten so complex that some of the best musicians in the world living today are DJs because they really know how to engineer sound and mold sound, which is the job of a musician. You know, it's not. I really think of it differently because when I was first getting into electronic music, I still didn't respect it in the way that I do today, just because I really see how complicated it is. And it is an instrument that you're working. You're still molding vibration and sound, which is the job. And so I do.
But there was a long time where you wouldn't call yourself a musician. There was a time where you were just like, I don't agree with that.
Me personally?
Yeah, you were like, I'm not a musician.
Okay. I still don't think I'm a musician.
Even though you manipulate sound?
Yeah,
the
I
way
fuck
you
with
do?
sound, but no. I see what you're saying. But now that you've made it personal,
I'm a backpedal.
Yeah, like, I don't even know what I was just talking.
Toby is now on a unicycle, backpedaling out of the room.
Now I'm confused. Really, is what it is. Because, like, whoa. What is a musician? Okay, so I was just explaining that.
Yeah.
So I was
you were like the job is
manipulate
to
sound.
Yeah. So what do you do, bro? But no, it's totally okay to change how you feel. So you can now be like, yeah, I'm a musician. I feel good about that.
Fucking with sound.
Yeah.
But
if you manipulate sound to make music, then you are a musician.
My deep ingrained fucking super ego is like, no, I'm an artist.
Yeah.
Right? Course. And it's because the artist is like thinking about the big picture, and a musician is playing sounds.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I kind of do backpedal a lot on what I'm saying, because when I hear musician, I'm like, that's like someone that's playing an instrument.
Right, but you just
I just said no.
And you said it with such confidence.
Well, but what about okay, so DJ Khaled, right? He's now what he does is executive produce.
Another one.
Yeah. Well, he uses his tags so people know who did it, and so he can market it easier, but really, his job is to come in and be like, add this sound here, mold this here. He comes in after the song's produced.
Yeah. And
makes it radio friendly and moves a lot of the beat. And like, he comes in and probably 10 minutes, just like, this is what's fucked up with this. This is what people won't like. Change this, mold this, change this sound here, and then I'm out.
Yeah.
Throw my name on it.
Yeah. Put one of those 1,000 of DJ Khaled's I recorded in there, and then drop in like 3 another ones.
Yeah, I need that. This is what an angel sounds like. That's my favorite drop. It's when some girls sing it. It's what an angel sounds like.
All right, shit. DJ.
At least he's mixing it up. At least he's just not throwing the same tag out there all the time. Right. But he's got to have one people recognize, so he does throw another one in there.
Yeah,
we the best.
Will you open that back up so I can... Oh yeah, that's too much.
You don't like we the best?
Well, it was so Robert Hunter recently died a few days ago.
Take a moment of silence.
I mean, I know most of you don't know who the fuck Robert Hunter is, but we will actually take a second for him.
This is for you, bro. Is that Fly Fuck With Me again?
I think so, man. I think he's got it out for you. But anyways, Robert Hunter was one of the principal songwriters for the Grateful Dead. So
one of the principals of my high school I went
to. He was, a lot of people just categorize him as Jerry Garcia's poet. So he would write these poems and songs, and he and Jerry would come up with
get together and make them into mold them a little bit.
And yeah, he's just a big impact on my life, and I'm sure Toby's life, because that music's super important to us. It molded a lot of
I loved all his shit, dude. Yeah. I mean, I see why he wrote with Jerry, because they just had the production value that he liked it really simple. All his like live stuff is just, him. It's kind of not ripping off of because they were friends, but like it's very Bob Dylan-esque.
Oh yeah, it's just him and an acoustic guitar doing this kind of voice.
Yeah, I guess, which was, I don't know.
It was just a voice they
an
used.
Anarchy voice. In
I
a
don't
weird
know.
way, like.
But there were a lot of artists back then that used that voice.
Isn't that weird that was fucking like punk? Like Bob Dylan was punk at one time.
Oh yeah.
You know, he was fighting the government.
You want to come down to here, Mr. Sandman, then you gotta go through the proper channels. Bureaucracy is the devil.
Yeah. Oh, and he had that smarmy remark. What did he say?
Oh yeah. So when Bob Dylan was asked to talk about Robert Hunter, he said he really had a way with words, and so do I.
Well, even the first part, if it was left alone, it's dick move.
He really had a way with words.
Let's fuck you, man.
Yeah.
That's what you say about like definitely one of the greatest poets, I believe.
Oh, ever. Like
he was outside of his mind.
But dude, sitting in a mangrove valley chasing light beams.
Yeah.
Everything wanders.
That's one of my favorites.
Yeah. From baby to Z.
Damn.
Oh, take my line and go fishing for a Tuesday.
Well, yeah, out of context, that sounds weird.
Yeah, that sounds weird, but the song is incredible. So just go listen to some Robert Hunter tracks. Go listen to some Dead tunes that Robert Hunter wrote. They're fucking incredible, and the poetry in them is just insane. The imagery he used, and his choice of words, and just the time.
Just remember that
he would pull from.
A lot of acid.
Just so much acid, and he lived in like the fucking 1800s or some shit. It was fucking ridiculous.
Oh yeah,
just from it.
That was a band thing too.
Well, I read that one of his favorite moments was he was standing in a crowd, because a lot of the times when he went to Dead shows, he never played with them once. He never came up and played with them.
Do you think? I thought they kept him off. I thought they were like, no, you know your job.
No, he didn't want it. He didn't want to get up there. He opened a lot for the JGB, the Jerry Garcia band. He opened up a lot for them. But no, he didn't want to. So he would sit. He would stand.
Hear it.
Yeah.
And experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he would sit off stage.
That's a true fan. One that wouldn't even come up on stage.
Well, like him and Jerry were like best buds. They like were homeless together. Yeah. And lived out of the same car and shit. But he would sit either like right off stage in the wings, or he would be in the crowd, just like faceless in the crowd. And he said that his
faceless in the crowd. Sounds like one of his lines.
Yeah, he said that he
almost.
Yeah, he said that his favorite moment. So his favorite moment, that he was at some show and he was standing in the crowd, and they were playing Cumberland Blues, and some guy walked up to him and was like, "Dude, I can't." He's like, "I wonder what the person who wrote this song 100 years ago would think about the Dead playing this song." And he was like, "That makes my heart real happy." Yeah.
He didn't say anything.
No, he just was
what a humble man.
Oh yeah.
I would have been like, "I wrote this shit." He yelled so loud.
Jumped on him and shit. Motherfucker, we made it. Happiest day of my goddamn life.
But he was just like they think this is like old traditional music. Like, Or would you be offended? A part of you would be like, "No, man, I looked this last Tuesday. Like, but no, it's not old.
It's a song about fucking coal miners."
Yeah, okay. I guess okay. So he's like, so he was seeing it as like they see it as genuine.
Yeah, they see it as genuine, and like he's writing from it. He writes from a different place. Was he
having some acid flashbacks about like?
Oh, just like past life experiences, like tapping into that family DNA.
Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it is written from like a first person perspective a lot of times too. I don't know. Maybe it did go. We'll have to look more into that.
Wake of the Flood, Laugh in Water, 49.
Is it not Laughing Water?
Oh, it was Laugh in Water.
I always thought it was Laughing Water.
Okay.
I hope it is, because that's a beautiful. I've held on to that line. Like, I've made up a bunch of them. That you've ruined for me too. And
I'm like, Toby, I think it's this.
Yeah, like
you're like, I'm gonna look this shit up.
I don't care. But I hope it's Laughing Water, because that's a beautiful line.
Well, let's find out. Wake of the Flood lyrics.
Dumbass farting in bathtub.
Farting in bathtubs, laughing
ass off in the water.
You're right.
Laughing water. Okay.
Laughing water. You're
good. Right. See, me and you, boy. Me and you, that motherfucker.
No, it was good. Wake of the flood, laughing water.
See, I didn't ruin one for you. I made that one better, right?
No, that's good.
Now, I like when it's something better than I thought.
Okay.
I can accept that.
Yeah.
I don't like when it's something easier than I thought, you know?
We lost a viewer on the dead topic.
We've talked about the dead too long.
Yeah. We'll talk about the dead for that when it comes down to it.
Yeah, dude. I'm still gonna push that shit. Even with Cushing, like that's gonna be part of my character.
Right.
It's some GDF shit. I'm gonna talk about that and bring that to light because that's
it's like on your body.
A big part. Yeah, it's still a big part of me.
Every time you reference it, you gotta like flex that bolt.
I don't even. Yeah, it's like a weird thing, which I saw a lot of fucking like elders and shit that hated listening to the Grateful Dead that have been doing this their entire life.
Yeah.
And it just, I think that does get to the point to where you're part of the family, and you can just kind of accept it that it's gonna be there.
Well, some of it I can't listen to,
and I don't even listen to it at all really anymore.
Yeah, honestly,
but it's just like a part of me.
Are you guys gonna finally come to one of the shows?
I mean, I guess.
Now that I'm like cornering you, and you're gonna have to like help me talk to the people that I'm in the band with. Yeah, you better fucking show up.
It was a great show. I didn't see.
What was
your favorite song? Oh shit. Show me the set list again. I forget.
It was that one, you know.
That third one. First song. I'll just be like, first song.
You'd be like, it was our song, Davey. I'd be like, oh, Toby. And you're like,
Oh, see, you know how to manipulate yourself the best. Because that would be perfect for you.
You just gotta be
like, it was the one we loved. It would be like, damn it, I don't know which one that is. And I'd make you feel bad for not remembering. And then I'd be like, I'm not even going to say it now. Because you don't. That's a true fucking emotional manipulator right there. That just like.
That is some gaslighting.
Uses everything.
Yeah.
Everything good against you.
You using everything good against me?
Yeah. Using that's some deep shit right there.
How you using everything good against me? Why would you ever use everything good against me?
So even good can be bad. You need to watch yourself.
Oh my God.
Bubbles.
He has successfully used everything good against me.
56 bubbles.
Dude, and that means you got gypped. Because those bubbles are taking up space.
No, I'm pulling them in.
No, you got gypped.
They're just stuck.
No, they're not stuck.
Because it's thick. Extra seeds.
Yeah.
Learning to read. Don't even get it, and I love it.
Yeah, it's good. It's real good.
Okay, so I'm going to read the fourth.
Okay.
We got a reactable table. You know? Because it's a literal table. I think everyone knows this one. It's like this weird electronic table to where you move these little blocks.
Oh, I'm not about that.
And you know the one I'm talking about?
Yeah, I mean,
you use it and you pull it in different areas. Again, they have different qualities. They have different written code in them. So one would be an effect that you could add to the table and turn and manipulate. So let's see what it says about it. The reactable react table. Again, like they said it just like I said, you motherfuckers. I knew what you were gonna say. Is a mashup of tangible and digital interfaces to create a truly bizarre and unique musical instrument. The table is a digital interface that interacts with blocks placed on its surface. The blocks can represent music samples, synthesizers, effects, and more by manipulating the blocks, moving, twisting them, changing them in different areas. They change different attributes to the sound. The blocks can also have different effects when used in conjunction with other blocks.
Oh, I kind of feel like I know what this is now.
This is beautiful. You've definitely seen it. Here we go.
Okay, show me the react table.
I mean, it is a beautiful thing. It's one of those things that I feel like, again, if I had the time.
This is 2009.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I get it.
They haven't really used it as much as I thought they would either. Like, you would think why wouldn't people do this at a show, dude? I'd do this. We set up 2 of these.
Yeah, set up 2 of these. We got
$100,000.
Yeah. It's perfect.
No, yeah, and there's just little controls and effects and movements you can set on them. But that's the actual sample going through.
Okay.
He set up his effects sequencers first. I mean, it would be, that would be a lot of fun to play with. And I really don't know.
Shit. We're getting a call from Kiku right now.
Put him live.
All right, pause that shit. All right. Kiku, what up, homie?
Are y'all doing a live stream?
Hell yeah, we are, bro. You are on live right now.
We're watching some crazy instruments and shit right now.
What are y'all doing?
We're watching crazy instruments and shit.
What? Off of what?
Off of Toby's phone.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, did y'all see the new tattoo?
Nah.
No, you got a new tattoo?
Yes, sir. I got the wrath tattoo.
Where?
On my wrist.
Oh,
okay.
Shit.
Yeah, dude.
What'd you drop on it?
It was 110.
Okay, not bad. Not bad.
But, yeah, dude. I saw that y'all were live, dude. I was like, you know what?
I like these calling in.
Hell yeah, dude.
We gotta start doing that.
Yeah, we gotta start doing the call-in shit. That's what's up, dude. Kiku, you rock, bro.
Oh, dude, you already know. Hey, dude, I got a music video coming up too.
You got a music video coming up? Everybody go check out Kiku's music video, y'all.
Dude, come back on in a couple weeks and fucking plug that shit.
All right, bet, yeah. I'll bust up, bro.
Yeah, dude.
All right, cool.
I'll come to the show. You already know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, I'll talk to y'all later then.
All right, homie.
Hey, and I'm gonna send you the tattoo.
All right, yeah. Send us that tattoo, bro.
Yeah. Put that shit on Instagram.
All right, Jesus. All right, Kiku calling in. I guess
yeah,
that's the thing
like
we do
callers.
now. Yeah.
We just take calls when they come in.
I guess. I'm not giving out my phone number, though.
No,
so.
fuck that. Nah, but if special people call us, we should always
But
answer.
if we know you, you can call into the show.
So we're going back to this crazy turn thing. But see, again, can you name an artist that's doing shows with this shit? I've never seen one. And it seems old, but 10 years, no one's fucking done it.
I mean, probably because it's expensive and
hard to learn
and hard to set up and
and probably just a lot easier to do on a laptop for sure.
Absolutely.
But imagine the visual stimuli. Imagine yourself getting lost.
Well, there would have to be a camera above it projecting it.
Yeah.
Yes, duh.
Fuck yeah. We got 8
you
of
think
these
I'm fucking
things.
dumb?
But you can set them up and leave them too. So you set up a thing, you do your section, and you come fuck with it. Like, I would love this. I would dose a little bit before it,
and then get up there and just like zone out and just
fuck
create.
a laptop. If I can do it like this,
What
I would way rather do it. This is like Minority Report, one of my favorite movies. You remember?
Oh yeah.
It's just the whole
favorite movie next
type
to
of
iRobot.
Technology reminds me of that. You know, it's all visual.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm a visual learner, you know?
Okay, that's enough of this.
I can feel this out, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's probably
my
favorite one on it.
Back up from your mic.
Here, you want to read this next one?
Yeah.
We got down number 3.
The Eigenharp. Eigenharp.
Is it German?
I don't think so.
Sounds German.
It does sound quite German. Okay, so the Eigenharp. Eigenharp. AARP. Eigenharp up. Eigenharp up.
Never seen you do anything like that.
No.
I don't like when you do physical comedy.
Toby doesn't. So the weird thing is it going to be weird for you to like watch me in stuff? Because I'm an actor, y'all. I do acting stuff.
I'm probably gonna
is it
be
weird for you
your
to
best friend that doesn't watch any of your shit? I've
yeah.
never seen it.
I'll be like, Toby, I send you signed copies of all my movies. And you're like, yeah, I sell them shits on eBay.
$200, man. Oh man. No, it is weird. That's what I'm saying. It's like, nah. I didn't like you doing that. But it would be the same for you. Like, imagine me doing some shit that's so like that's what I'd be afraid. You being on stage with me and looking over me and being like, what is he doing?
What do you mean?
And I'll be fucked up.
Okay. I thought if we're going into the hip hop thing, we're going all into the hip hop thing. It's like, who am I to judge?
I'm gonna go into what I feel like. That's what
you do.
Is gonna scare you.
Why do you assume you're too badass? Toby assumes he's too crazy and too badass.
Right, and it won't be like that.
You do that shit a lot. In just like different circumstances, you're like, you don't even know,
because
or like you can't even handle.
In my head, I don't think you get. Well, it's just by your reactions that I've created this character in my head that is
okay.
You.
Yeah,
and it's it's slowly just watching your reactions to a lot of the shit that I'm talking about, and it's just the way you pull back. I've created this deep character that's probably not even close to you at this point because it's so refined.
Oh yeah, because that's not.
But
me.
in my head, I just feel like you're either judging or not understanding where I'm coming from it, or like something.
Nah, bro.
And I've created that deep thing, and that's why I'm like that. Because I promise I'm not really like that, but I'm responding to a character I've created of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm pretty like open and accepting.
Yeah.
My face may do some stuff, but that just probably means I'm like.
Well, I've just made it up in my head because we never talk about it, and I just read your face and make up what you're thinking.
Yeah.
In my head.
Bro.
And you seem in my head to like, chill out. In my head.
Oh yeah, we have our.
And maybe it's. I don't know.
Well, no, we have everybody has their own insanity. Like, everybody's got their own insanity.
Yeah.
So, like, like, yours might be partially, like, assuming what people think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
That
I mean, everybody makes shit up in their head. Like,
yeah.
Everybody.
I just go really far with it until someone talks to me. Just like we did now, I'm like, oh, well, maybe I've been taking a lot of that shit wrong. You know? That's all it takes is someone to actually be clear with me.
Yeah.
Because if they don't say anything and I'm reading and I'm just filling in the blanks, I'm gonna fill in the worst blanks. Like I'm the type of guy that grabs a Mad Libs and like makes you want to kill yourself.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Connor walked into the butcher to get himself human meat.
Yeah. Like I don't even know what I like anymore. Oh god.
So Kiku's tattoo's big.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I like it.
Wrath. I don't know if we're okay to show this. Kiku, we're showing your tattoo.
No, I like that shit.
It is wrath.
Damn, I need to get some of your tattoos. I'm gonna be loaded up when I get money.
Oh, that's what you're gonna spend your first money on?
Oh,
your first bit
it's
of
gonna
money?
be on everything.
Okay.
I just want a bunch of money to spend. I want to be gambling. I want to be getting cars, getting houses, getting tattoos, making my own basketball court in my backyard.
Okay.
No, I haven't played basketball in like 5 years.
5 years.
Or something like that.
Since we played?
It's probably soon. I mean, I don't know. Probably around then. It's when I was a kid I played a lot.
Yeah.
But no, in the last like 5
I think it was when we took it to the street.
What was that?
We were somewhere in bumfuck like California or Arizona. We were like right outside of Quartzsite, Arizona or some shit. It was me, you, and Paul.
No, I do remember
the basketball game where
Paul was monked out.
He was wearing.
He looked like a monk.
Paul Alabama.
He shaved his head and had these white clothes on playing basketball.
No, he didn't have. He was wearing your fucking tapestry.
Oh, I thought he had
because you had given it to him because he wore it when he was naked. And you're like, fucking take it.
Hate you. God damn it! Still rings a bell.
Yeah, and then we pulled up to this rest area, and there was a it was like a park, and there was a basketball court, and there were these 3 dudes there, and they challenged us to a game of the b-ball.
Yeah, and
we took it to the streets.
Yeah,
we
schooled them, and they looked good. You know, they were like coming at us like these hippies walk out of a van thinking they can ball.
And we balled.
Yeah.
We balled so hard.
Yeah.
We took it.
You're getting it.
Took it right.
Got personal.
Got in the paint. And we laid it up.
Yeah.
We ooped.
I need to start playing again, though, because it's such a good feeling.
Yeah, bro. Let's get a membership to the Y.
Yeah.
Let's go to the
be
YMCA.
Like knocking threes. You know, that's my thing.
Toby, you are not a 3-point shooter.
I am. I was back in the day. That was my thing.
Yeah, but your height and your build, you're a checker. You can get in there.
No, I'm not tall enough to get in the paint. Like that's for like a 6
Well, what would
and
you be?
above
You'd be like a forward?
to come up. I'd be a 3-point. That's where like Allen Iverson, all these like short ass motherfuckers. Nah, he's way shorter than me. But that's where a lot of these. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm pretending to know things about basketball.
Yeah. Yeah. Bring that heat. I used to be the greatest ball handler. As funny as that sounds, you like that?
No, I don't.
My ball fondling skill. We call it fondling.
What was funny about that? You handle balls.
Yeah.
I
don't like how serious you're taking this. Like,
I mean, I'm not taking it seriously, but I just didn't.
Like, what are you doing?
I just didn't hear anything funny. Yeah.
Nah,
you get down. You get down on your knees and you put those balls in your hand and
you do the work. You drive it, But no, I was into fucking all those. I got all the N1 mixtapes.
Okay.
And watched all these crazy. There was Spider. He was my favorite. He'd do these like crazy fucking shit like that. And I learned the simple
Spider.
I did the simple one. I remember the where you get it like that. But he would do these crazy ones, and he,
Could you ever?
I did it a couple times during a game and got penalized doing the shirt.
Yeah.
I do the shirt one. And I did the one time to where I felt like I felt my glory in basketball.
Was the one time you pulled
behind
off
the head.
Yeah.
It was called Look to the Stars or something like that. And it's when it looks like you're passing over their shoulder.
Yeah.
But you catch it while they're turning.
Yeah.
And they go, what? And you get dip past and you're like, fuck you. And that's the one time I got
yeah.
It was crazy. But yeah, I was just into all the trick shit.
Okay.
But my threes were the only thing I could really put. That's the thing I practice all the time besides my trick stuff.
Okay.
And so I want to be back in that pocket.
Yeah.
On the threes, the corner 3 too.
Yeah.
The hardest 3, that was my favorite. You sit on the side where you don't have a backboard.
Right.
As help, those are my favorites. The left.
That's
corner.
where you got to practice.
Left corner too, not right corner. I fuck up right corner. I go behind it.
Yeah.
Like I have a little sling. I have to make up for it.
Okay. Toby's got a little curve.
Yeah. It happens with everything. My dick, my driving.
Yeah.
Everything's got a little curve in it. My shots, I gotta make up for everything a little bit.
Okay, so you curve bullets.
Everything just moves.
Yeah,
you gotta make up for yourself.
Toby's
you gotta realize
curve,
which direction you curve.
His legs
curve.
And
I curve a little right.
Yeah, he curves a little right. This is not a roundabout dick joke.
Oh man.
Okay.
Did you read our next one? Did we watch them?
No, we haven't even done it. No, we haven't even gotten to it yet. We've just said the name of the instrument 5 times and got into that nonsense. Okay, so the eigenharp. The eigenharp is truly an impressive instrument. It combines the functionality of a sequencer, a synthesizer, and a beat machine into an instrument that plays like a combination of a guitar and a bassoon.
What?
With its 100...
Those aren't even close. Look how many goddamn bubbles.
Dude, you're getting ripped off. You're getting ripped off with all the bubbles in that. With its 120 keys that are pressure and direction sensitive, 2 pressure strips and 3 inputs, keyboard, mouthpiece, and tap pad, the musical possibilities are endless. Yes, because that's where the bassoon comes in. Do you like my reading voice?
Yeah, I really do. Bassoon.
Bassoon.
Yeah.
The musical possibilities are endless, as I said. It allows musicians to imitate any instrument while creating loops and drum beats on the fly.
On the
fly, I say again. It is an entire orchestra in one instrument.
Let's see it.
Let's see it. Let's see if this guy is full of shit.
What's that mouthpiece like? I hope it's like a biting mouthpiece.
Yeah, one where he's got to get on it. Get in there.
Oh, wait, what?
Okay, so he's playing piano on it.
So it's like a fucking
beat.
Sorry to explain. It's got like a little neck, like a bass.
Yeah, it's almost like a Chapman stick.
And it does have some some trigger buttons down there, and it does look like a mouthpiece at the end. But who would put their mouth on that?
I'm not gonna put my mouth on it.
On the top too. Okay.
Okay.
And it lights up.
I don't know. Toby's the only one looking at it.
He strums those buttons, which is weird to me.
Well, yeah, they're pressure and direction sensitive.
Yeah. So it's like you're going up or down.
Oh, he's doing that.
Yeah, just on these buttons.
So it's almost even harp-like.
He's not touching the strings with the strumming hand.
That's pretty. Weird. I'm gonna say that one's okay. I'm not gonna say it's futuristic.
It's strange.
It's strange.
I didn't see him blow on it.
No, I didn't see him blow either.
Let's see what he blows.
Let's see you blow, bro.
Okay, sounds like a bassoon.
That's not a bassoon. That is, hey, that's a bassoon or a, death. So it's like slightly Chapman stick as well.
What the fuck's a Chapman stick?
The dude from the King Crimson created it.
It does sound familiar, but I can't picture it.
He has not put his mouth on this thing once.
Oh, that noise that
he didn't put his mouth on the goddamn thing once.
The fuck is
probably
he
dirty.
was?
He probably puts it up his butthole and then has a good time with it. Yeah, that's how he does it.
Too easy.
Now he brings in
I think I lose 2 points for that.
I think so too. I think we're gonna take away 5 just because you called attention to it.
Okay, so I get an extra 3 just for. What about this conversation right here?
Oh, well, another one? Oh, no. That takes you down 10 points because it's still meta and referential.
I thought I was gonna plus some points.
Absolutely not. No, when you call attention to it, you don't let it slide by.
But at this point, it's actually a conversation, so I get plus.
But at this point, it's not
all those points
good
back.
Conversation. So
you're right.
So I'm gonna have to dock you 11 more points.
I know I'm getting put away today. Fuck this laser harp. Okay, laser harp. Great name. Pure digital interface that interprets a human player's movements and creates sounds. It says, and creates sound.
Sound? Like the sound of sound.
That's what it says.
It
much
makes
like
sound
a digital
sound.
It makes sound.
You ever wonder what sound
the comma
like?
right there. This is fucked up.
Do you ever really wonder
much
what
like a
sound
digital
sounds
synthesizer?
like?
Difference between it and the interface. There's a series of laser beams fanning out outwards from a laser emitter. The use of a special protodiode gloves worn by the musician. They can interpret different laser beams at different places.
What?
To create different sounds. Even vibrato sounds and slides. Synthesizer. Okay, so basically.
I really hope you do give me a summary because I couldn't hear not a one word you
didn't
just
like
said.
my accent?
No, the accent was incredible. I was really proud of you.
So you use these gloves to stop laser beams at different heights.
Oh, I've seen this before.
To create. Yeah, it's a laser harp. I get it. But yeah, the heights are the pitch, right? Where they stop the beam.
You've got to be so precise of where you put that, or you're actually just hitting. Like it's already played out, but you're just hitting the fucking. What would that be?
What
the trigger?
Yeah, you'd still have to be pretty accurate.
Yeah. With your timing.
But I still think the levels mean something. He's playing at different heights.
Okay, so it is working kind of like a theremin almost.
Yeah, judging the distance.
Yeah.
From when he cuts the beam off, you can see the beam directing off from his glove too, which is weird. Now that one moved a little bit, and I didn't hear the pitch move. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll have to hear more
I don't
about
know.
That one.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
We're down to number 1.
Numero uno in Spanish.
It better be the best.
I don't think so. We'll see. The holophone. Isn't that from Futurama?
Yeah.
Wasn't that what that was?
The holographic.
There was the holophoner.
Where he would
like
make. You could draw out Now that's an amazing instrument. That
I
should
think
be on
that's
this
what
list.
this is saying. This is.
You can't draw out scenes.
Oh well, we'll see. The holophone. Science fiction has predicted an instrument that contains a visual hologram aspect along with the
Okay.
musical elements.
Damn it.
That's what it does. Well, the first generation of such an instrument is upon us. I have to read that differently. Well, the first generation of such an instrument is upon us! There's an exclamation point.
Yeah.
So it has to be read like that. The holophone uses a digital interface for the user to create music while simultaneously producing a three-dimensional visual that interacts with the music. The visual is projected on a wall and is seen in its full 3D form with special glasses. This could be the first step into an entirely new world of visual audio producing instruments. Sorry, I have to read that again. This could be the first step into an entirely new world of visual audio producing instruments.
Yo, don't go Cosby on me now.
I don't think that
seeping
was
into your Cosby a
uh,
little bit.
just a tad. And then we're officially impressed. So let's see what the fuck this is.
Fiction describes instruments which create sound in three-dimensional shapes. Such instruments have been fictional until now.
Fuck.
Ah,
What
shit.
did you do?
Nothing on purpose. Just trying to get this.
So there's Venmo and
Vimeo.
Vimeo. We should make a Vimeo.
Vimeo.
Just to confuse people.
Yeah. And it doesn't do anything. It's
It just
$12.
costs a lot. $12 and no. What if it screened phone calls for you? Something. The fuck is this?
The holophone.
Oh, it's creating. Is it projecting it on a wall though?
Yeah.
That's not a hologram.
No.
It's a goddamn projection. Oh, they're just saying they have the technology to where. What? No, we've had this though. Really, to me, like it's just mixing a bunch of instruments. Like we've had visual programs that could follow very accurately along
Yeah.
to music. And if that's not floating there, which it just looks like it's projecting it.
Yeah, see
I'm
the
calling
idea of the
shit
holophone
on
was
this
for you to, as well as you played, you would be able to convey the things that you were playing
Yeah.
music about. It would be
And
able to
again,
feel your
even
emotions.
If you could cheat and like write out some of it.
Yeah.
And we were like, write out during this section. Like, remember they were dancing at one point. It was like, write out in this scene, and you program it into it.
Right.
But it can have some kind of AI interpretation to where it could feel you playing slightly different and make up for it in the scene. Even that I would be okay with. Like, but this is bullshit.
Yeah, I
I'm
didn't
going
like
bullshit
that
on
at
that
all.
first one. Yeah,
No,
I
so
liked the
it's-
fifth one better, and all of them better. Really,
I don't know how I feel about any of those. I think like instruments.
I want to use the table someday.
Yeah,
I think that one is really cool.
it's weird for me that that's the one you're stuck on.
I just like it. it seems my style, and I work with my eyes. I can see better. Like I want like mixing programs like they have.
I mean, I
how they
asked you a few
explain
episodes
mixing,
ago how
remember?
your eyes were. Your eyes not good.
What?
Because you're like, it's about my sight. I can see better. My eyes.
Well, I can see better. It's easier to me to understand where the sound should be.
Yeah.
If I can see like a 3D image of it. And so
Okay.
I feel like I could naturally get that instrument really well. Like,
Is it
It'd be more
technically an
fun.
instrument?
it'd be more fun than, yeah, absolutely.
It seems more like a
right?
tool.
What? I mean, a guitar is a tool.
I mean, I guess maybe I'm just, I have,
But you're
Maybe
doing
I have
way
a
more than you
bias.
do on a guitar.
Huh?
Actually, you're doing way more. You're having to understand way more and make much more adjustments than you would, even playing a difficult guitar line, right?
Okay. I mean, they're different. It's very different. I guess I was just looking at what I classify as an instrument through like a narrow scope.
What do you classify as an instrument?
Well, technically
Are you a
anything.
musician?
Technically anything can be an instrument. I am a musician.
See, that sounds pretentious.
I'm a musician. I'm an artist. I'm an actor. I'm an entrepreneur.
All those things sound pretentious.
Well, you're technically all those things too.
I'm a dick.
You are that as well.
That's just. Yeah.
But that also sounds pretentious.
Oh, really?
Somebody who calls
At least
themselves
it's
a dick
honest.
is.
Oh, well, normally a dick. Yeah. I mean, I see what you're saying. Very few people are like, I'm a dick, and they're not. But, you know, we should do a study first before you judge me.
All right, well, I'm going to pull out my clipboard, and we're going to do this study real quick.
Survey.
Yeah.
Let's go around door to door.
Nope.
Like Jehovah's Witnesses.
I'm sure there's an Are You an Asshole survey. Or are you a dick survey?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Are you a
Maybe.
dick or are you an asshole? Which one?
Are you a dick? Those are different things. Dicks fuck assholes.
How much
Assholes
of a dick
shit
are
on
you?
everybody, remember?
Okay, Toby. We're going to find out how much of a dick you are. Have you ever taken a photo with an iPad in a public place?
No.
Okay. Is it a no, but you would if you actually had an iPad, or a fuck no?
I do. That's the fuck no.
Okay. So
That's embarrassing.
fuck no to that one. Okay, so you've been out to lunch, and everyone suggests splitting the bill. It comes to $15 each, but you only owe $12. What do you do?
Dude, I'll throw 20 to cover the tip, because that's just what I do.
Okay, so happily pay it. Okay. You go to the bathroom and use the last of the toilet roll on the toilet roll holder. There are a couple of spares in there. However, do you leave it? It's someone else's problem. Replace it with the toilet roll hanging down away from the wall. Replace it with the toilet roll hanging down.
Well, I
against
leave
the
it
wall.
on that one. I dick that one.
Okay, so you're gonna leave it. That's someone else's problem. I don't give a shit.
Well, next time I need a shit, I'll grab it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. When you get home from a great Tinder date and find that they've texted you to say how much fun they had, how do you respond? Text them back straight away with saying the same.
Who dis? Never talk to me.
Text back tomorrow morning. You don't want to seem overly keen. Freak out that they're too keen and never text them back.
What's the third one?
That's the third one. Freak out.
What's the first one then?
The first one is text them back. The second one is text him tomorrow.
Text him back straight away, saying the same. Text him back tomorrow morning. You don't want to. Oh, yeah, probably not talk to him.
Not talk to them ever again. Okay. You're going for drinks with a friend and you haven't seen in a while, but then you get asked out by the person you've been perving on at work.
By
for
the way,
months.
that last one was in a scenario to where it's based off of Tinder, which is totally just for like one time, nothing meaningless hookups. See, it would be different if it was like you found some girl you loved.
Okay.
Like, would you text them? See, it gave the scenario of like, you're gonna be a dick in that situation.
Okay.
Any human would be.
Any real human, any real boy, not talking no Pinocchios. You're going for drinks with a friend you haven't seen in a while, but then you get asked by the person you've been perving on at work for months.
Oh God. Perving on.
You, A, tell your friend all about the person you've been perving on and ask if you can rearrange. B,
Wait, what was the question?
you're going out for drinks with a friend you haven't seen in a while, but then you get asked out by the person you've been
okay.
perving on, you perv.
You tell the friend that you're perving.
Okay,
And
tell
ask you to rearrange. You tell your friend you have to work late.
and go on the date.
Okay.
See your friend. A plan is a plan. Or try to fit in both.
I'm probably a both kind of guy.
Okay, probably going to try to fit in both. But you'll probably end up avoiding me. I'm like, Toby, let's go out for drinks. We haven't seen each other in a while.
Yeah, I'll see
and
you
you're
at
like,
10:30.
I'll see you at 10:30 for like 12 minutes. I'm going to be real drunk already.
We had plans at 9. Listen. I know.
All right. Have you ever knowingly not given up your seat on a train bus to a pregnant woman?
Have I knowingly not? I would not.
It's either perhaps or no, I'm not a monster.
It's perhaps then. I'm probably a monster. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I don't help people unless they ask for it. Like, if they're in a wheelchair, if they're pregnant, unless they ask for help, I'm not going to offend them by being like,
oh my dear
so
God,
much
please
extra
take this
work
seat.
because you're so feeble. Like, that's what that feels like. I'm like, that bitch can stand. It's like, that dude can get down the stairs.
You're like, I work for a goddamn living. I don't have
unless
time
they
for
say,
this.
like, hey, yo, help me real quick. I'll help some dude with a wheelchair down some stairs.
Okay.
But who knows if he's a BMX expert and he can like, do some cool shit. Yeah, and then I'm offending him by coming up and being like, you feeble motherfucker.
Yeah. Can't do that.
So perhaps.
All right, that's what it is. You can't go back now. You join a friend you join your friends in the pub for one drink.
This British motherfucker.
Yeah. You join your friends in the pub for one drink. That's the joke to me. It's because we're talking about Toby, and it says one drink.
I never heard of this one drink.
What is a one drink?
One drink is a 2 drink. And remember, that's 1,000.
Yeah. Once you get to 2 drinks, you're at 50. And once you're at 50 drinks, you're in the hospital.
It's a slogan.
Okay. As you head to the bar, one friend asks you to get her a drink. What do? Tell her you're the only one staying for one. You're only staying for one, so it's probably best if she gets it herself. Buy the drink and tell her she can get you one next time.
Now, I'm a next time kind of guy because I'm not just getting one drink. Though.
Right.
If I was actually the one drink guy, I might be like, get that shit done. But I'm not.
All right.
So I think that number 2.
Next question. Have you ever pointed out a typo on the internet? Yes, no, and yes, and now you mention it, I've spotted it in this quiz.
Oh, I did spot it earlier.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Wait, which one?
Is that a dick? It's a dick move.
Which part?
I don't know. I called it out for something, though.
I don't remember. Whatever. Fuck it. Kissing on public transport is fucking horrific. Totally fine. Acceptable only when hammered or something I would love to do, but I'm very single. Sad face.
What? Kissing in public. Oh. Yeah, I'm probably acceptable only when hammered.
Okay. Toby's not really into PDAs.
No, because I get pissed when I see people making out in public and shit like that. I am 5 years away from yelling at people kissing in public. Like, I'm almost a bitter old man.
You do that in your house.
Yeah. I'm about to say get a fucking room real quick. Like in 5 years, probably.
Okay.
Like
Toby's gonna start wearing cardigans and his glasses halfway down his nose.
And actually, you know what? I'm not gonna be that because I realize why I hate that, and it's because every time. So say you're in a dangerous situation.
I'll say that.
And you're with your girl. Okay.
I'm with her.
And then, see, Zane gets mad at me at this all the time. She wants to hold my hand and kiss on me and be sweet in a parking lot when people staring at me. And, I look like a bitch. If I'm really sweet. Oh. And you put yourself in a dangerous situation if you're a bitch in some places. You know? If they see you oh, look at that motherfucker just, kissing on his girlfriend, holding hands. Now you're like a target.
I don't think that people even see that.
Dude, they watch you, and dude, I've seen a lot of people everywhere, dude, fucking watching that shit and be like, oh, that's some. If you were attacking 2 people, one person alone, mad, the other person kissing on their friend and being so happy, and you tag that one. Because 1, they're not ready, and 2, they're a fucking bitch. Why would you do that shit? And I have that weird thing. And she just laughs at me and does it all the time just to make me feel weird. But I have that weird thing of no, I can't be seen weak in public.
Okay.
And I feel really uncomfortable with it. And when I see other people doing it, I would not yell at them because they're the person I'd fucking rob if I was gonna rob somebody. So maybe they're just exposing their weakness to me. They have love in their life, you know? That's a weakness just on itself. And especially to that level to where it's public, that's the first person you get. If you're gonna get a room of people, you get the 2 nuzzling noses, right? Right? That's the bitch.
Okay.
Both of them. All
right.
And and I have that weird thing. I'm sorry to get into this like this, but I just never thought about it like that, and it makes me really uncomfortable. But at the same time, it's I'm a sweet person. It's not I don't. But I can't show people that.
Okay.
Or they'll attack me.
That's also. It's also some of that
paranoid.
That's some of that insanity we were talking about.
Yeah. I'm super paranoid.
Yeah. You're you almost said the real thing. You almost said you were super afraid, and that's the truth.
Oh no, I didn't almost say that.
Yeah, you're I'm super paranoid.
No, I was gonna say something else. I promise.
Okay.
I didn't even have that word in my mind.
How frequently do you?
For real.
Okay. I'm accepting it and moving on.
But I do get afraid. I'm not. Not just
scared all the time.
Yeah.
I'm a child.
Obviously, that's why I'm saying I'm paranoid.
How frequently do you screen calls from your parents? Meaning, how frequently do you send them to voicemail or not answer? Is it never, occasionally, or it's not my fault when they call? I always got better shit to do.
Not quite that, because
so we'll
my
say
parents are pretty accepting. You know, they don't care. I'll be super fucked up sometimes, and they'll just try. They just won't. address it.
Yeah.
And they'll just laugh it off. So I don't cut them off too many times.
So occasionally?
Occasionally, if I'm doing some shit, yeah.
Okay. So someone has been stood at the bar longer than you, but you get served first. How do you proceed? Ignore eye contact with them, get your drinks, and get the hell out of there. Apologize to them.
That
but
first
still,
one.
yeah, well, we'll just go ahead and say that one.
Offer to buy the what?
Never.
Oh my god!
Who's this bitch?
I thought they said Batman. Tell Batman.
Tell the Batman that the other customer was there longer and should be served first.
Nah, I'd be like, fuck yeah, this is a great day.
Yeah. Got served before that douchebag. Yeah. Your other.
No. But okay, so again, there's a little addendum to that because if it was someone that looked like they had more
like a harder day,
more going on, I would be respectful just to try to make a connection.
What
with
if it's like a
someone
stressed out pregnant mama with a baby on her
Yeah, they
hip,
shouldn't be there. I'm getting my drink.
She's got like her groceries,
girl getting a drink.
groceries spilling out of her bag.
Yeah, maybe
She got a diabetic mama sitting next to her.
And I'll be like, I'm buying you all tequila shots tonight. We're killing all these babies.
Yeah, we're getting that baby out of there. Your other half, oh my God. So when we actually find an audience and people listen to this and then they listen to this.
It's so hateful.
Oh yeah, it's so bad. Your other half cooks for you for the first time and to be honest, it tastes like utter shit. What happens next? This is great, but I had a big lunch. Do you mind if I don't finish it?
No.
You eat every disastrous mouthful to avoid taking offense?
No, not that either.
Don't worry. You can't be good at everything.
That one's too harsh, too.
So you got to pick
I want
one.
a middle one to where it's like...
There's not.
It's all right. I wouldn't completely lie in either direction.
Okay.
Most of those are like hard lies. Hard directional lies.
So we're gonna go with "Don't worry, you can't be good at everything"
because
that's
at
the
least
only
that's
one that's like
honest. I would say that it hurt my stomach and it wasn't great.
Yeah, but I mean, fair enough. You're not like attacking them as a person at that point. Like, not everybody's good at everything.
I would still eat it though.
Okay.
Too. I mean, as long as it didn't make me puke or something. Shit.
Do you agree with the statement "Dogs are excellent"? Yes, no, or woof?
I say woof. I like.
I'm
dogs.
gonna give it a woof. Is
Can
there
I
like
get
a
two woofs?
Yeah?
No,
Can I get
like
an
dogs.
addendum to this? Can I?
Dog, dude.
You got a dick of unprecedented proportions.
Holy shit! But that was nice a lot of those times.
Listen. If there was one word your friends would use to describe you, it would be dick. Not that you have too many friends, what with you being such a Titanic dick all the time.
Hey, that rings.
Yeah, you do, however, have one redeeming feature. You don't hate dogs, so that's good, but you're still a dick.
What the fuck? That's the only one?
Yeah.
I was nice on quite a few of those.
That's what you think.
Man, don't say that.
Was nice.
No, I picked the better one on a couple of them.
This podcast is really
dogs. I should have said I hate fucking dogs.
Yeah, you should have, and then it would have been like, oh my
Full
God,
on
you're the
dick.
devil.
Yeah.
So yeah, no. Toby doesn't know this, but the entire point of this podcast is so I can document his spiral into madness.
Oh, this has been a therapy session.
No, not even. This is just witness. This is just documentation.
That's even worse. That means you're not trying to help me.
I'm always trying to help you, Toby.
As a liar, sitting there as a liar, maybe. Fucking trying to set me up. Yeah, that's what you're doing. I realize now. I'm calling it.
Okay. All right. We love you guys very much. Get at us on the Twitters and the Facebooks and the Instagrams and the YouTubes and the SoundClouds and the podcast apps. Get at us on all those because you can find them. You're an industrious lot. You can get out there and do the legwork and find it out yourself.
Just yell about us. Send us some dick pics.
No, don't do that.
I'm just kidding.
Don't
Please
do that.
don't.
They're gonna do that, Toby. They're gonna do it now. No.
I just thought it was funny. That's the only
It may be
reason.
funny to us, but they're gonna take it
it's-
so serial.
Damn it!
You've invited it.
Oh no.
So
I meant it
now
as a
if they
joke.
do it and we try to take them to court for harassment, they're going to pull this up and they're going to be like, you
Send
asked
them
for
to
it, you dirty
Damn it.
slut. And they're going to slut shame you.
Yeah, which we shouldn't do. So as a culture, we should move past this and don't send your dick pics.
Yeah, let's not send dick pics.
But that wouldn't be the sample that they use.
You're right. Okay.
Already-
All right.
yeah.
Goodbye, guys.
Fuck.
We
no,
love
no,
you.
no. Send us something cooler.
Like what?
Like, you know what's funny
What?
is like murder videos.
Murder videos are funny.
No, just what was funny to say in that scenario
Okay.
was
Murder
something
video.
even worse.
Okay. So send us your best snuff.
Whoa! I like to set Davey up like that. That's my thing now. When you say okay, I'm like, all right, I got it. Leave him out there standing. That'd be part of our gig. All
okay.
right.
Now we
Hit
can
us
go.
up.
All right. We love you guys. Goodbye. We'll see you next week for number 50.
Yeah, and that one will be good.
It might be good.